Hey guys, what's up? I'm Crystal. Welcome to my channel. Um, this is going to be my first video. I've really wanted to do this for a while, but I never worked up the courage to. Um, really, what I want my channel to be about is documenting my journey through nursing school and helping you guys who are trying to get in nursing school and just be a cool place in the nursing community. So in this video, what I wanted to talk to you about is how to prepare for your nursing school interview. Most schools do interviews. Mine did, which apparently was new. They just started doing that when I applied, and I was really, really nervous about that. Um, Interviews can be nerve-wracking in general, and even more so in the nursing for a nursing program. It's like mind-blowing. But you just gotta take deep breaths and you'll get through it. Just be yourself. So let's get started. Number one, I want to talk about interview attire. There's a saying out there that says, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And I took that very literally. I'm going to be a nurse, but I dressed like a lawyer would. I had very nice khaki slacks on. I had a nice maroon button-down shirt. All of my stuff was ironed. I had black heels on. I had a black matching belt. My hair was done. It was just, that's how I dressed. And I was really proud of it because when I saw people leaving their interviews, they were in casual attire. And to me, being dressed professionally shows, hey, I'm very serious about this. I'm a professional. So touching on that, guys, you need to be clean shaven, get a fresh new haircut if you want. Girls, you need to go easy on the makeup, keep it very light and natural. You need to be well groomed, have your hair done however you want. Just be professional about it. I over planned, I should say, my attire and what I was going to wear way before I had even planned to apply to the program. So as you can tell, I overanalyze and over plan for everything. But yeah, dress professionally, don't dress casual. Okay, let's move on to number two, which is prepare for questions. The biggest question asked at my interview was, why do you want to be a nurse? And at that moment, I knew that it was time to pretty much sell myself and tell them why I want to be a nurse. It was a deep explanation. It was heartfelt, and it showed that I was very passionate about it. So you kind of have to show them that in your questions. The whole interview process is basically you selling yourself and you explaining to them and showing them, hey, I'm the right candidate for your program. But you just need to be yourself. And also, another thing, they really like to hear things like critical thinking. If you can prove to them and show them or tell them an example of your critical thinking skills, they'll love that. Being nervous in the interview is totally normal. It's okay. And I think that the interviewers actually expect it because it's a big deal. And they know that. And they've probably been there before. So they're not going to eat you alive or anything. And in my interview, I had to ask them for a moment because I was just so nervous that I was having trouble speaking. And they were totally fine with that. If you mess up, just own up to it and continue working through it because you'll get through it. Some other questions asked were, what are good qualities that you think a nurse should have? Compassion, caring, flexibility, stuff like that. That's what they asked me. Another question that I remember was, what is the hardest part about being a nurse? And then another big one from my interview is, are you prepared to give your utmost attention and priority to nursing school and focus on studying? And heck yeah, I've been working so hard for this. I'm raring to go. Let's do it. Number 3, ask them questions. Towards the end of your interview, they're probably going to ask you, hey, do you have any questions for us? And at this time, you need to ask them something. No question is a dumb question. Just come up with something to ask them. 2 questions would be cool, but even 1 is all right. My little question that I asked them is, if you could give me 1 piece of advice before starting the semester, what would it be? And, they were like, just hit the ground running, and they were really impressed that I even asked them a question, or a question like that, to be honest, and heck, use that question if you want. But like I said, no question is a dumb question. Ask anything you want. I'm telling you, they're gonna appreciate that a lot. I took notes. I'm sorry. I have to look at my notes. Okay. And another thing I wanted to talk about for number 4 is shake everyone's hand when you're leaving and thank them for their time and thank them for the amazing opportunity. It's really professional and it's polite, so, just do it. So for number 5, I want to talk to you about how my interview was set up, and I'm sure it's different for every school, but I really wasn't expecting the kind of interview I had. So the way they did it was a panel interview. So there were 4 people that were somehow associated with the nursing program. Just for example, like the nursing advisor, the nursing director, a teacher from the nursing program, and maybe even an A&P or biology teacher. And what they do is there's 4 of them sitting in front of you, and you sit down, and they each ask you questions related to whatever they're wanting to know. And then I noticed that as I'm answering questions, they were also jotting down and checking off stuff on a piece of paper, so don't be intimidated by that. They do it for everybody. It's a way for them to go back and reference, this is what she said. It's just like charting. Yeah, so you've worked hard for this, and you've gotten this far, and you're ready for this. Just take a breather, be yourself, but sell yourself, and you're going to get through the interview. Just smile. Just smile. I wish you guys the best of luck with everything, and hopefully I'll see you again soon with another video. See you later.